Right, welcome to this video. I'm just going to run through the process of doing binary addition. We've obviously learned how to represent binary numbers and convert them into decimals and convert decimal numbers to binary. So it's important that you're basically happy that you're familiar with binary numbers before we carry on. We already know how to do adding up. All right, so we're just going to start off with a very quick decimal example just to make sure we've got the principles of how we do a normal sum in decimal. And then we can move on to look at binary numbers and see how that works. Now, our approach for doing decimal addition is to take each number in the first row. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to take the 4 and the 8. That's the ones in this row. And I'm just going to add those together in my head. Now, adding 4 and 8 together gives us the answer 12. Now, obviously, the problem is we can't represent more than 0 to 9 in this column here. So we have to work out how we're going to actually write our 12 down. So the way we do it is that we carry the 10 part of the 12, or the 1, into the next column, and we put the 2 in the units column. So we effectively write our 12 down slightly wonky like this, carrying the 1. All right, now just to emphasize, of course, that depending on how you're taught at primary school, sometimes you put the carry in this position, or sometimes you put it just underneath the digits. So we've got 12 there. And that then means we now have 3 numbers to add together to generate the answer in the next column. So 8 and 7 is 15, plus 1 gives us a total of 16. So we write our 16 with the 6 going in the units column and the 10 part of the 16, or the 1, going into the next column. And so that means in this final column here, we actually have 9 and 1. That gives us a total of 10. And again, we can write our 10 in with a carry. And the next column, nothing in there apart from the carry that we did. So our final answer, therefore, is 1062, which hopefully is the right answer to 984 plus 78. Okay, let's have a look at a couple of binary examples then. So here we have essentially 6 plus 3. These two numbers, we already know what they're worth, so we're kind of expecting an answer that's worth 9. And at this stage, we can sort of imagine what 9 would be. That would be a 1 in the final column over on the left and a 1 in the ones column, giving us 8 and 1 as 9. Let's see if that comes true. So let's do the same approach. So we're going to add together 0 and 1. Now, 0 and 1 obviously gives us a total of 1, and in binary, we can easily represent 1 in that column. So we don't have a problem with this column. That sum has worked perfectly. However, when we come to the next column, we have 1 and 1 giving us an answer of 2, which of course in binary is 1, 0. And that means that we have to take the same approach that we used in decimal. I need to write my 1, 0 by carrying the 1 and putting the 0, the units, in the units column, or in this first column. So we've got 1, 0 written down, but we haven't actually been able to put those together in the same box. We can only put 1 digit in each column, of course. And so this next column now has also 2 1s, which gives us 1 and 1, which of course is 2. And again, we can write in our 1, 0. And the final column just has a 1 in it. So our final answer is, as we hoped, 1, 0, 0, 1. So 8 and 1 giving us 9. So we can happily tick that off as being a correct answer. Let's try a slightly tougher example, a few more ones here. Let's just add those together. Well, we've got the same situation in this first column. 0 and 1 gives us a 1, okay, in that column. Nothing to carry. 1 and 1 gives us a 2, so that's a 1 followed by a 0 in the correct column. This column has just 1 to add in, so that's easy. We just stick the 1 in, that's the sum there. And this column has 1 and 1, which gives us a answer of 2. 0 carry a 1, or 1, 0. And this final column then has a 1 in it. And so we're looking for this to be, this is 10 and this is 11. We're looking for this answer to be worth 21. So we have to just check which column headings these are. That's the 1, 2, 4, 8. That's the 16s column. So if we have 16, okay, we have a 4, that takes us to 20, plus the 1, that gives us a total of 21. So pretty confident that's the correct answer. So essentially, binary addition is just the same as decimal addition.